Hey everyone, welcome back to the Slice&Dice podcast. I'm Phil.
I'm Jono.
And I'm Sam.
And it's actually been a while since I've actually even been on the podcast, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
But we're back.
Why is that, Phil? Why is that?
I'm not a single man. I'm married.
He's got a ring.
Yeah.
An extra Lando now.
Oh, wow.
To the house of hubbies.
Yeah.
It's pretty gay in this house. But yeah.
You had the stress of that come. So it's been a hot minute since you've been here because of the stress that you've been through leading up to it.
Is it like, I think 2 main podcast episodes I've not been in? Possibly. Maybe 3.
So I think before the me and Alfie special, it was
Me.
Nate and us two.
Yeah, me and Nate.
Yeah, and then was I in the one before that? Probably. Who knows? But at least
Probably. Which, to be fair, we haven't actually sat down. We didn't do anything in November, really.
Yeah.
So it's been a full month and a bit.
Yeah, we have missed a month.
We've missed a month out. So what? October was Nathan. So it would have been September.
Yeah.
Sorry, Slice and Dice fans.
Yeah.
Apologies for the month.
I think we've certainly got some fans who are keen to sort of sit in our chats a lot more than some others. So,
But we can do an early shout out.
Shout out.
Who's the chap? Who's
Steve Wallace.
Steve Wallace. Shout out to Steve
Number one
Wallace.
Slice and Dice fan.
Steve, this is
Really
Steve for
appreciate
you.
his support.
Absolutely.
And he also supports me personally as a player. He's like, I believe in you. But I'm like, wow.
Steve,
More
make
than
yourself,
I do.
when you see us at events, like, come make yourself known, because I think you're a chap I don't actually know.
I spoke to him at Basingstoke Brawl. A very nice guy, yeah. Trying to help him out with his wild deck ideas and stuff.
Honestly, kind words are very appreciated. So thank you very much.
Yeah, we just do this for ourselves for the most part, so it's crazy when someone likes it.
It's a good excuse to get together and have some good fun and chats. So yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a good guide, isn't it? Because you can be like, hey partner, I'm going out and we're recording a podcast. It's like super important. You're like, yes, I get an afternoon out. Yeah.
I won't let her hear this. my ruse is spoilt.
But yeah.
My parents didn't know about this podcast until like a few days ago. They're like, "You got a podcast?"
Well, mine didn't. My most of my family and friends kind of didn't until the wedding. Which,
Apparently, I just didn't mention it. Yeah.
well, like the intro to the best man speech was.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sam and Jono's best man speech, they tag teamed it, and they've not. We've known each other for like.
Sounds really gay.
Yeah, and like they know, they've known each other. We've known each other for a few years, but I haven't known them for many because it's like I've known them since about a week or 2 after Opus 19 pre-release, essentially, is how long I've known both of you.
Yeah.
So it was quite a tough job for you to like have to do it. But you just opened it out of the blue by doing the podcast intro with like, I'm Jono and I'm Sam, and they looked at me and I was like, you fuck. Like, I have to do this. I have to. It's awful.
That was good.
If you hadn't, I would have been super disappointed.
And the only the main highlights I will say were from like Sam giving my mother-in-law the new language of like what is a twink. And
You're welcome.
And she's like, oh, I thought you were a dog person, but apparently you like cat boys. And I'm like, great. So now my family know what twinks and cat boys are. Thanks to Sam. So
Jono did the cat.
That was my line.
Oh, so you're both equally responsible for enriching my family's culture.
I mean, there could be worse things, sure.
Yeah. Can you get married again so I can bring up the Pringles can in front of you?
Oh, sure, okay.
I got off lightly compared to your partner, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah. Ian went for the throat with that.
That was great. That was so funny. There were no cards at the wedding either, technically, although there was like you and Stevie had like a we snuck off at 9 o'clock and it's like, I've been awake all day. What should I do? Play mono wind against? That sounds.
You really were just like looking at the room, going, "Where's my cards? Who can I play?"
Although James Duff did bring up to me a Legacy Collection booster. Did he bring? No, he didn't bring me the boost. Andrew Campbell bought a booster up for me of the new Opus. and I opened a Legend Zeramus.
Yeah.
He was like, "Go and have it," and I was like, "I've got a CRHL. Like, thank you. I can't take this from you. Have a free Legend." And then Duff gave me a Legacy Collection Japanese Wind Cecil and made me deface it with my own name because apparently it was like the 4th one he'd pulled or something. And he was so pissed because they're banned now.
Worth zip.
But yeah,
Such a powerful card too.
but that's why I've not been here, and that's how I've been. What's new on the rest of the table with anyone?
Not much. Work's a bitch, as always. Yeah, no, I'm stuck in a dilemma of knowing whether I leave or whether I continue soldiering on, but I've been offered voluntary redundancy, so I'm just like, I've got decisions to make. It's a very good carrot right now.
Yeah, follow your dreams.
Yeah, I should follow my dreams. I'm trying to. I don't know whether I should just openly say this, but yeah, I'm voice actoring.
Shout out Jono's voice acting.
Yes, we'll put a link. We'll put a link to it.
Yeah, I'm voice acting and audiobook narrating. Audiobook narrating started, but then since I've just seen loads of like voice acting auditions and stuff like that, I've just been hammering them and just making sure that I've kept up to date with everything that's going on. I'm now trying to make it my career because even though it's been a few months, like 4 months of doing this, it's kind of spurred me to want to do it full time. And I think with this voluntary redundancy thing, it's very, very, like, for me, I'm like, I need to take it. I want to take it, but at the same time, I need to keep a roof over my head.
Responsibilities to think.
Bills are there, but yeah, exactly. I think if I don't do something, if I don't like pursue a career that's actually going to be something that I'm proud to do, I think I'm going to be rolling in my grave when I go there.
Intense.
I'll have many regrets in life, basically. I'll be lying on my deathbed going, I should have done something about that voice acting career. But yeah, I think I need to, I think I need to pursue it. It's something that's like just kind of fitting.
At least this is America, right? At least we have a support system. Things go to shit.
Yeah, exactly. Though the dole is probably not one of the places I want to be right now.
No.
But yeah, no, it's a step that I'm taking, and I've got to make real careful decisions.
Jono for Dice Cup staff. Another Final Fantasy player works for the Dice Cup.
Give me part-time work at Dice Cup, and I'll make everything else work.
I'll see what I can do.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh.
And about you, Sam?
It's all been, the only things I can think of are just FFTCG related. Like, since the last podcast with us three.
Yeah.
It's been Euros and obviously Worlds has happened. I wasn't there, obviously. Well, spoilers. Question mark. Didn't make Worlds. Who knew? Who knew I wasn't Worlds caliber? Everyone, that's it. But yeah, also Cactuarmania, which was cool.
Yeah.
Cool event. But yeah, so mostly card games. Do I have a life?
Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself, Sam.
You climb. You like rocks, and you climb.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. I've been back on once a week climbing, which is good. Less fatigues after COVID, so just pretty good in general.
Yeah, good.
It was at a Christmas party yesterday, so I apologise if my voice is weird.
You're fine. You're absolutely fine.
So sounds like I was earlier was like, I almost had a hangover today, and he's currently got a beer.
Hair of the dog. A succulent beer.
I mean, it's
succulent. Shout out to James Duff, succulent.
Yep.
I mean, Christmas is rolling in fast, so I'm pretty sure like alcohol's aplenty at some point. So might as well keep it rolling.
That's what it is.
Festive lager.
Yeah. That's what it is. Like when we got after the wedding, it was just like, oh shit. Christmas. Yeah. And I was like, everyone, you are getting my thoughts that I was going to buy you a present, and that's your present. I was like, when are you going away for your honeymoon? I'm like, I don't know. Christmas is about to arrive, and I don't know.
Very reasonable. Very reasonable.
If you had a choice,
Christmas stresses me out.
If you had a choice of destination for honeymoon, where would you go?
If it was like just my choice, and let's make this something that Ryan would love, whatever I chose, it would be Japan. But unfortunately, it makes him a bit nervous, and I understand why for him. So we're both looking at like Malta, Greece, Italy, or we're kind of looking polar opposite. Neither of us have been on a cruise, but Ryan really wants to like go stargazing. So I'm kind of tempted to do just go out there and do something northern and see stars. But I'm like, should that be a weekend away? Yeah. Or should that be our honeymoon?
Italian countryside. They've got good views of the sky there, right?
Yeah. Well, he wants to go to Isle of Skye in Scotland, and I'm like, could do, but it's one of those like super fancy glamping tents.
Wait till the summer, I guess.
I touched down on Isle of Skye, but it was very wet. So yeah, it was like clouds. Couldn't really see much, but it was I stopped off just on the way up to Inverness. I thought it was a fun trip, but yeah. Sounds good. You got options.
Yeah, so we got options. We're looking at like maybe next October or something like that, late next year, or I might try and push Ryan to early the following year. So it's technically not a honeymoon at that point, but I don't care.
You can still call it a honeymoon. I think you can just go whenever, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You deserve a holiday.
Yeah.
After that wedding.
Yeah.
The prep of it.
I deserve a holiday after locals on Thursday. Shout out to Dan, who, if we've referenced on podcast a few times, like he was our new player who only played Dragoons kind of guy. And he's now playing Vegnagun dark forwards with Sopfo, like the new Jack Garland wind forward.
You got to respect it.
And he has now twice in 2 weeks Omega'd me for game because it's like I reminded him it existed in his deck because he was like so focused on Vegnagun and then Zodiac as like the backup one.
Yeah.
And all the other dark forwards were in there for some other reason. How he doesn't brick, I don't know. And then I'm like sitting there on damage 6 and I'm like, oh my god, you could Omega me right now. And he's like, oh yeah! I can do that! And then he does it. And I'm like,
I'm hoping it runs Chaos at least to make sure that...
Yeah, Chaos backup.
Yeah, I'm going to say,
it
runs, has to, otherwise that is a brick.
It runs Chaos backup, Spirituals forward.
Yeah,
it's really good.
I'm
It's
really glad that we've got like Goblin Brewers in our locals. Like I feel like that's like one of the things that makes the locals really crazy and fun is like just someone building something ape shit
off the wall
weird. Yeah.
When you told me about Lyndon's puppet deck, I was like Ovjang and Mejang. It's wild.
Yeah, he says he never lost with that deck.
Because so that forward that's like Ovjang and Mejang together, does that also count as special fodder?
Yeah, so either Ovjang or Mejang.
So there are 8 specials in deck technically if you play. That's cool.
It might show its age now. Like 3 CP to kill a thing is like, oh yeah, that's just good removal nowadays.
Yeah, that's just like, LB Cloud. Like that's technically he's 2 CP.
Yeah. The LB Cloud's crazy.
I guess we should move on to like cards. It's a kind of a segue. Not really a segue, but we'll take it.
So, do you want to like?
If we're doing the events, do chronological.
So Euros.
So me and Alfie did the Euros episode.
Oh yes, you did, didn't you? Yes,
shout out to him. He edited that one, and we did it in a recording studio. It was fun.
Yeah, so we're now back to recording podcast on a string and a paper cup. So sorry.
Don't get used to the quality we have there.
He is crisp audio.
We're gonna have to.
We can't raid his college every week.
And he did like edit it properly. He went through the whole thing and like clipped it everywhere. Whereas I just stick a filter on and like and make sure the basics are there because I kind of know what we've said for an hour.
Back to thinking noises and imperfect speech. Sorry guys.
I didn't realise it though. That like when I did the community special with French Nate and Alfie ages ago, and I was like, us three have got like a good chemistry. We can just talk for an hour and it doesn't really need editing. It's great.
It's great.
Yeah. But yeah, go on. So Euros.
So me and Alfie spoke about our Euros experience, so don't need to like go in deep today.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But Euros was fun.
Yeah,
it was an Italian holiday.
You, Alfie,
basically,
and James McNulty just going sightseeing.
Yeah, exactly. And some of you might have seen the pictures. But that was a great time. And they ran Team Sealed as a side event. Spoiler, this might come up later. But that was a fun side event, really good, because they gave you a box and a half, the new small boxes and a half.
Yeah.
And then between the 3 of you, build 3 decks out of them.
Nice.
And like we made my deck, I made FF8 Ice Lightning with a splash of fire. And that was bonkers, and I kind of hoovered up all the good cards because I was being a bit like
No, me.
I like building like sealed. Yeah, I was a bit like that. But I was also trying to make sure I wasn't being.
So was it like you could literally rip the entire contents of what you got and mix it all together and
Make 3 decks out of all those cards. It's such a cool little exercise.
Yeah.
And I've already started. Oh no, I'll say this later. But it will come up in the future. But Euros was amazing. It was cool to see Zav qualify. Shout out to him. He gets to go to Worlds.
Oh, can we do the Zav tangent quickly from this week? The new player, the locals player. Zav, who was like,
yeah.
So
sure.
So Zav, if you're listening as well, like it was a weird thing. We had somebody new come to locals this week. They didn't play. They came at the end. They were like, "Hey, I opened a Magic product. Does anyone want this insert thing?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And they were like, "Oh yeah, I used to play at Gemini Games in Huddersfield, and I know like Zav. Does he still play?" And it was like, "Yeah, he just went to Worlds."
Yeah.
Because I haven't spoken to him since like Opus 3. I need to message him on Discord. So it was a wild like small world thing, and now this guy's thinking of coming to our locals.
That's pretty
small world moment.
So it's a good Zav tangent.
It'd be great to have another player, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So Zav did really well.
Yeah, me and Alfie both struggled. I was talking to Alfie about it, and we were like, "It's so crazy when you're in the middle of a game and you watch yourself misplay." You know, and you like put the card down and you're instantly like, "This is wrong."
I regret choices. I regret choices.
Robert, I don't like this play.
Yeah.
I don't like this cast.
This play is pissing me off.
Yeah. I feel like there's an alternate world where you can just rewind yourself and it just like you eat the card.
Like a superhero.
That's not happening.
Maybe that's what the kid players have.
Just smash the button.
Yeah.
But yeah, I won't go into too much detail. But yeah, it was actually like the Spanish players were so strong and they were everywhere. There was like nearly 40 Spanish players.
Jesus.
I got beaten by a guy who qualified for Euros through an L6 tournament in Spain.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah.
Really?
And
So they had an LQ.
Random Knights player.
Wow, LQ on an L6.
Yeah.
They got to
or
L3
Euros.
Maybe we need to ask Asmodee to run L6.
Oh, don't.
I just think about it.
Oh, my spleen.
But like I took thorough notes and stuff, so it was all part of the learning experience, you know.
So go back and listen to the special.
Yeah.
Is what we're saying for that one.
Yeah. Shout out to the special me and Alfie made. It was a good
Recently
like
posted.
a bit more of a like competitive discussion than our usual style on Slice and Dice.
Yeah,
but
I'd
it was
say
still good to listen to.
It was definitely more concise. Points were more punchy and more critical. So it's definitely less rambling in between.
Yeah.
Good listen.
Not many great toilet humour jokes or anything. So sorry, guys.
Alfie's also got like really good concise insight. Like you can kind of he's got like the gusto to be like, you'll be like, hey, so I just did this play and I did this line, or this new card's come out, and he can just be like, that was shit, or that was great, and he can justify why. He's not one of those people that just says, oh, it's solved. He will justify everything. It's very quick and clear on it, so it's good to listen to him.
Yeah. And that was good. That was good to team up with him. Obviously, me and him are testing partners, so like
It makes sense.
Yeah,
it made sense.
But that also kind of messed him up because he just expects everyone to play like me. Cause
If you play against one person for so long, you're gonna learn their ways. Then stepping into a room where everyone's not that one person, it makes a big difference.
I don't know if you two would agree with this, but I think my play style is like minority, like the average person plays more aggressively.
I would say your playstyle is very like
calculated is always something that comes to mind. I think calculated, but also like you gotta say, like you're saying, slow. It's not slow paced. It's not slow paced. You don't play
slow. It's just not aggressive.
It's just you don't take the lethals when you want to, or not when you want to, when other players would.
Yeah,
I'd say it's your body language is what makes your playstyle, because you have one of the most neutral poker face body languages of like most players. So like you could be playing the most aggressive game, but your body language, the way you put down cards, the way you like look at your LB or scan your hand, you just like it's like you're playing a chill game, or like you're playing completely poker faced, and so it makes it difficult to read you with tension.
Oh, fair.
You know, like, but generally, like, if you're playing at Mighty Water, like, yeah, again, because you're that poker face / chill, you're not playing slow pace, but you're just playing calmly.
I feel
Yeah. And like that, I mean, that's the style of Water, right?
And
I don't need to kill you now, or, you know, that's one way to play Water. I don't need to kill you now. I'll just get enough value that eventually you'll be dead and you'll have no choices. Yeah.
And, you know, most players will try and bait something to happen, and you'll just sit there and be like, sure. Like, because you know your moment, and a lot of other people will fall for the bait. So your patience is, like you said, I think your patience is quite not unusual, but like you said, rarer compared to other people.
But you also speak your turns a lot as well. So you talk through yourself what's happening. You're like, you're going, you've looking at your opponent going, you got a backup of it. Oh, you must have an AMAT. You know, you're basically very much vocalizing what your internal thoughts are doing at certain times, which then doesn't necessarily give the opponent anything to work with, because it doesn't. It just leaves you going, it kind of clearly see what you're thinking, but at the same time, I get a bit intimidated. I'm going, well, I can't do much here in this situation because he knows everything I'm going to do.
Sam's third eye just.
I know your hand, Jonathan.
Foresees the future in every possibility.
In 4 turns, you'll be dead.
Yu-Gi-Oh playing.
And also, you will lose this card game. But yeah, so I mean, it used to work against me. I'm not saying my playstyle is just like better or more calculated. There are players who are better at calculating than me and stuff, but I think most players, your average mid-table player, they'll reach for lethals. They'll get blown out by EX Odin. You know, but this is like me, right? It's what I do when I get any bond damage 5, and I start looking for lethals like all the time, and then I get punished, and I'm like, I think I've got game, and you're like, Phil, you don't have game. Or like, Phil, stop saying you have game when like you might not. Like, say you have game when you know you have it. It's basically that, isn't it? Like, a lot of people will reach for game early.
It's one of those weird things that I have the same sort of mindset as Phil. I go, oh, it's only 2 damage. I've got loads of things that I can do to get that 2 damage.
Yeah.
But there's loads of things that can stop you getting that 2 damage as well, which you don't foresee. You're going, oh, my turn is going to get that 2 damage. But actually, there's loads of possibilities with obviously EX, but also what's in your hand, whatever, you know. And
Kukulane is the classic.
You're like,
that card.
Swing for lethal? No. I've got a haster. No, Kukulane.
I think Gilgamesh is going to be the biggest, he'll get so wounded by Kukulane, won't he, the new lightning one.
Which one, sorry?
The new lightning one in Warriors. Like that. It's just like, my attack count has more than halved.
Literally. Yeah, absolutely.
I suppose, though, he's a magnet in that respect. He's a magnet that stops Tylus from being Kukulane at least.
CP magnet. As a water player, my eyes start watering when I look at that card.
It's that picture. There's like
everyone looks at him like, I'm net 4.
I need to make a meme of this, like you just going 7 CP magnet. Like Limmy, that Scottish like Limmy with like feathers. I'm gonna make this happen.
Anyway, so Euros happened, and then
Worlds.
Then Worlds happened.
Yeah. Well, no, it's Cactuarmania
on the same day as Worlds.
Same day. Yeah.
Same day. So
if you're talking about time frames, Japan came first. In the hours of the day.
I'm trying to remember now. You're right.
Japan started their Worlds event first.
And Sam competed in Cactuarmania, so that's more important. So we talk about it second. So. That makes sense.
You'll have a lot more to speak about.
Yeah, that makes sense. We can talk about like people who won Worlds, but Sam went to Cactuarmania. It's fine.
We'll see what some wild priority.
Air's like listening to this right now. Like, who the fuck is Sam? Why is he more important than me?
Well, we had a decent showing from the UK going to Worlds this time. Not that we haven't before, but it's been new faces that we haven't seen at Worlds before.
But this is the most I've seen in my lifetime of number of you British people.
In my lifetime.
In my Final Fantasy. Yes. Well, yeah. So we have the people of and where they came. We had George Wormsley from the Cactuars. Is he?
No,
he's not a Cactuar. I just met him at Cactuar. I met him at Matto. Where's he from?
He's from West York. Is it West York? Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
Oh, no, is he?
So him and Zav are from the same area.
Oh, fuck.
So they were saying most represented area in the UK is like just Yorkshire.
Should we just say Leeds?
Sorry, George.
They go to Gemini, right?
Yeah.
Right. I thought
Huddersfield, right?
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought George was like. Well, I didn't think he was Welsh, but I just only remember seeing him at Welsh events for some reason. So sorry. I'm very sorry, George.
You can't do that to a Yorkshire.
Yeah, sorry. You have. Yeah, just swear at me when you see me, I guess. But George came 46, which is still incredible. 46th best player in the world and going to Worlds. Yeah. Then after,
I'd be telling everyone that if it was me. I'm the 46th best in the world.
I used to do that with karate because I competed at Worlds once in karate, and I was like, I was the 7th best person in the world at karate in my style, in my age bracket for my grade. In this 2006 probably.
You did that with Euros.
I did, yeah. Last year I was like, I was 46th best player in Europe. I used to love that shit. Which is annoying that I got lower than that this year, but
That's also weird.
It all depends on the day.
It's all weird, 46 at the Euros and George was 46 at Worlds. That's
there you go.
Sequentially weird. So then we've got
conspiracy.
Yeah, sequential. And then we've got Hancock's. Alex Hancock came 17th as well, so he didn't get through to day 2 unfortunately, but he was playing. But I know he was playing Verstale. I can't remember.
And he was playing Cat 12, and he did a really good write-up as he always does. He's like, I recommend anyone to go. Read his write-up, X-Death the Wizard or whatever.
X-Death the Wizard, yeah.
On Facebook,
he goes in so much depth, and it almost made me want to play Cat 12. That's how good his write-ups are.
Yeah, I think a lot of players like Hancock's have been playing Cat 12 because it seems to have a lot of the deck has a lot of width to it. It can go. It has so many
explosive,
options.
Right? Isn't it? It's quite explosive.
Well, the way when I played against it, it's explosive, but the way it puts stuff down, nothing on its own generates like immediate threat. But then so you're like, I don't know what to react to, and then all of a sudden you look at the board and you're just like, now I can't deal with any of it because I've let you get all of this out. Like the deck just.
Oh yeah, no,
Bash and Ash.
Bash and Fran are just must-kill targets, though, aren't they?
Is that because admittedly I haven't seen his.
Absolute.
Was he playing that? Was he not playing the mono win version?
He was. He mono win backups, yeah.
Yeah,
and then like tenor
those ones, yeah.
But like he was saying in his article, the removal he had like Dryads and Alexanders.
Yes.
For removal, but the problem he was having was they were getting milled into the break zone.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Because they don't like is that Bash that does that?
Yeah. Because Bash top decks the top 3 cards and play 1. Is it play 1?
Take 1 that's Cat 12, right?
Take 1
to hand and put the other in the break zone.
Yeah, and if they're not Cat 12 summons, that's unfortunate. Wow.
That's not removal though, is it?
No, it's removal if you make
removal if there's a Tenzin in your LB deck.
It's removal if you make Titan a Sky Pirate. That's all I need to say. I had this vision the other day of making Titan into a Sky Pirate, and he has like a magical girl transformation. He's got like a Sky Pirate uniform on it.
Love it.
Yeah.
Put a little sailor hat on that.
Yeah, literally. So Hancock's 17th. Then next was Zav 9th. I think you were saying that Zav said he pretty much. It wasn't that he said it. Other people said he like played pretty much like impeccably, and so well.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard he felt that way as well. Like he played really well, but like some games you're gonna lose, and he was like X1 or something. Like he was like on the bubble, in kind of bad luck, really.
Like my wife says, if you play a game of chance, it could kill you.
Tony trying to tell all of us that the game.
I thought you were about to like say like and
something wise. No, it was just.
No, I thought you were going to choose something like FFTCG knowledge or something like. Yeah, well, Tony does say if you take this deck to Worlds, you're not going to win. I'm like, wow.
She knows too much.
She's been absorbing.
Yeah, but I think he's been regarded by a lot of people as one of the best players in the UK for a long time. So I think a lot of people like it's about time he went to Worlds. And obviously he's helped me a lot personally when I jumped on water, and he told me last year like you just need to play better than the other, just make less mistakes.
Just get good.
And that like really that mindset of like less mistakes, not perfect, is like has been the big thing.
the next after that would be Connor, who came 7th and overall. So Connor made it to day 2 and came 7th, but he actually came 2nd as well in Swiss. No, in day 1. I want to say Swiss, like it's a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it kind of was Swiss. Really.
He was 2nd in Swiss, wasn't he? Yeah. So
smashed it.
Absolutely.
So
congrats to Connor.
The only other X1. There was 2 X1s, and he was the only other X1.
Yeah, and then like I heard that he was like experimenting less than a lot of the other competitors.
Yeah.
With his deck choices, so he just kind of went with safe. I don't think any of his games were on stream, were they? Or like very few, because I don't remember watching any. Because I've watched most of Worlds, but I don't know, I might have missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Credit to Connor.
Massive.
Like it's been huge for him. He's sort of kind of jumped up the rankings a lot in my mind.
Sure.
He went at the, because we've spoken about this at the Materia Cup. The way he got to Worlds was just sweeping the floor with everybody at Materia Cup in Glasgow.
Yeah.
Complete no losses at all that day. And I think he was playing that same deck, or a variation of that same deck.
I think he kept on his
Ice Fire Warriors.
Primes and Warriors.
Yeah. Which I think it's great inspiration to see.
I'm not 100% sure though. We could be like his Worlds deck could have been Fire Water Warriors. I'm not.
Let me have
sure.
a look.
Yeah, have a look.
I do remember actually seeing
Connor J's deck A was Mono Fire.
Oh.
It is Connor J, right?
Yeah.
Yep, so it was Mono Fire, which again I don't see, like Warriors in there, because that's understandable. And then his deck B was Water Lightning.
Oh, okay, yeah. So very meta choices.
Yeah, okay.
And it was Zav who kind of demonstrated how good Fire was. I mean, on mainland Europe they play it a lot, but Zav got into Worlds with it.
Yeah.
He just went Mono Fire, Mono Water. And it's a horrible build. Have you seen this Fire mill?
This is the one that mills.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you play the multi Zidane and you play LB Zidane in your LB as well. So and you got all the Phoenixes, like 6 Phoenixes. And he doesn't play any Amat in it. And like I think part of the power of that is in Swiss, his opponents doesn't know that he's not playing Amat.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Like, I'm very scared of LB Tidusing into Fire, But like so I think if I build it, I want to put an Amat in, but at least one.
Is that the safe option though? Is that there's a risk that if you needed it, it's not there.
I suppose the way the deck's built though, it's like Linden's Mono Fire Unideck. That Phoenixes are the interaction, all the things you revive with Phoenix, and all the Phoenix plays are not pseudo Amat because it's not the same thing, but like. The forwards are so disruptive, they're doing a similar disruption.
Sort of, but I think as well his deck was like, my removal is so good that you can do what you want, I'll just kill your forwards and mill you out and you'll still lose the game.
Yeah.
Which is like, and he was playing a lot of off-meta choices, like he had like Bomb, he had Ifrita, 3CP Ifrita,
but then
with monsters.
Then he can funnel his gameplay into that rather than being defensive with an Amat.
Yeah. And you can just always play the backups like curve if he wants to and stuff. Yeah, so like credit to him, he's like found out like a really efficient way to play Fire there.
Yeah.
And so that doesn't surprise me that it appeared at Worlds a lot as well.
Yeah. Worlds was quite, so looking like actually at the lists, so we want to go through the people that that went from the UK and whatnot, because that's where we are. But then when we look at the lists, let's go elephant in the room, the Air who won. It just freaked me out that the amount of, like I was saying this to Sam earlier, like the amount of innovation we've had in the last couple of opuses, and then Mono Water Barts were the 2 decks that win, and I'm like, the last 12 months were pointless.
It's funny because I saw a comment from someone, I'm not sure where it was or who said it, but they were like, well, there's no point in having Worlds deck boxes made this year because they're just exactly the same as every other decks that's already out there.
I think they might avoid doing a Worlds deck box in the same way because of the decks he's used.
Without looking, Air's Mono Water list, there are 2 cards that are from Opus 27. What do you think they are?
From Opus 27?
Yeah. So for example, there's no... the Opus 26 card that everyone put in, Kraken. There's no Kraken, although it's subjective. Not everyone uses it, but
Did he put any garnets in?
Nope.
No. Was it in the LB deck then? The Opus 26 card, Opus 27.
Nope.
Opus 27 card in mono water that isn't garnet.
There's two cards.
Oh, well, Schultz.
Yep. So one Schultz backup for 4 CP EX ETB. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck. Return them to the top in any order. So basically, Astrologian EX or
Astrologian, but a bit better, but costs 4, but has an EX.
The other one's an easier guess. I would say
Monster.
No. Similar to Schultz.
Okay, it might be a backup.
Yeah.
Oh, auto backups have been released.
Oh no, sorry, this is Opus 26, I apologise.
So just only one.
Yeah, so the Opus 27 card is Schultz and Opus 26 is Nemia.
I was going to say.
The deck's not had to change at all, it's just got even better backups that do even better jobs, it's crazy.
No, I mean, this Japanese style is like a 3 Gao.
Yep.
And they've got a bounce engine in there a little bit, haven't they? Was it 3 Realm?
3 Realm,
3
one Tidus, two Witch, 2 Witch, 2 Lena, 3 Gal. 2 Lena. Yep, 2 Lena. So two Leviathan.
So
2 Leviathan's surprising. 2 Lena's standard though.
But then the backup the monsters then 1 Quiddav, 2 Sahagin, 3 Atkalu, 2 Malboro, 3 Sahagin Chief, 1 Tross, 3 Blue Worms.
3 Sahagin Chief is cool. Yeah, the monster selection is so different from what I read.
I like the Quiddav for some reason. I think Quiddav is slept on in terms of the amount of 2 CP forwards that go out onto the field.
It's good if you're against knights, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Good against knights, good against multi-Zidane.
It's quite clever as well, actually. Yeah, because it's getting over the issue of your opponent selects a forward, because in the meta there are only a limited amount of 2 CP and below forwards that are played. So they're all valuable, and your opponent has to pick it. So it's pretty clever. Yeah. So that was his deck A, and then deck B. No, I closed the tab. It was Bart's. So it was so when I looked at the element spread, I was already like, oh, it's just Warrior of Light. But it was a Bart's build, which we don't see a lot of. I don't think we see much Bart's in the UK. Most people played just standard Refia.
I wonder why you go to Bart's over standard.
I think Bart's, from what I've understood from people playing it, is a little bit more technical. It's not as brain dead as just kind of getting my Faris and my Refia.
Yeah. I think it's
19 EXs, 21 backups still. It's not like you've condensed the backup line, is it?
Yeah, it's running one new Lena, which is interesting. Which I guess that has to be an extra Lena special. That Lena is probably a Lena special, and they're not running new Faris. So yeah. The new forward Lena.
Yeah.
I think new Faris in a multicolored deck though as well because I think new Faris only wants to have water and fire, right?
Yeah. I was just sitting there going, new Lena at 1.
Well, new Cryo at 3. So maybe that's the reason to go Bart's now, because we've got the Searcher. Yeah. We've got the Searcher to get Bart's now.
True.
So that's probably made Bart's way more consistent.
Got you. So that makes sense. Otherwise, the list looks relatively standard. It's 3 Brynhilda, so sticking strong with the Brynhilda.
Yeah, I mean, 16 forwards is not a lot.
No.
13 summons, 21 backups, and 16 forwards is really interesting. And only 1 Mist Dragon.
But in that kind of environment, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the game's like at this very moment. I've been out for a little bit, but I
just love seeing these controversial picks, to be honest. Because 3 Amat, 1 Mist Dragon is, a lot of people consider Mist Dragon the best summon in the game. So interesting. To always get these different things,
I think it inspires. It's inspiring. I think seeing how other areas of the world think and how they play their games is very interesting, and I think
we felt the same last year about the decks that won from the Japanese player that won last year
from Hara. Yeah. I think it's fascinating to know that the way that it's very insular metas. You know what I mean? In different areas, it's very insular metas because it has to be. It has to be. You have to try and beat those that build the decks, in your area.
Yeah.
But at the same time, to take inspiration from somewhere across the pond and go, oh, I'm going to try this into the current meta that we've got here. You know what I mean? It's a fascinating idea.
I kind of understand the Mist Dragon. Only I'm just pondering it, and it makes me think like the more Mist Dragon you run, the more you have to like commit to actively cancelling shit or actively removing breaks. It's a lot of active CP investment when you're trying to keep your CP open for Time Magic. Or is it Time Magic for Bart's? Is the name of his skill?
Yeah, I think that's the name. Yeah.
Special. But yeah, so I can understand like it's a bit like what how Zab speaks. Like you're saying, like don't make a mistake. Forehead, learn to play. Play your lines well. Like if you're playing Bart's, you've got to play Bart's. If you sit there going, I'm going to run 3 Mist Dragons so I can cancel my opponent's shit, then you're probably cooking your own CP in the as well.
Yeah. It might be some high level understanding like that where it's like, there's some reason we've not played the deck like he has, so we just don't see all the situations in the way that he has. And I feel like that's the same with last year's Worlds decks, where like people pick it up and they're like, this doesn't seem that good, but we're like, well, but you're not Harawai.
Yeah, and you're not playing the games that he's playing. You're not playing in the circles that he's playing.
Yeah, it is interesting.
And I think we can say the same. Like we have an opinion about how America plays. You know what I mean? We have an opinion how their meta is revolved around certain decks that we're going, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's the same sort of opinion, right?
It wasn't a good year for America at Worlds, was it? They
unfortunately,
I didn't think any of them made top cut, did they?
No, I didn't recognise any. Because I was trying to look at EU, and the only EU name I recognised was Jeremy Clisson.
I think EU did well though, because Shonin is the EU.
Oh, okay. There were some names I didn't know. So Shonin French actually, right?
I don't know, but I want to say Spanish, but I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, no, EU did pretty well, I think.
Yeah.
Jeremy, I think Mark X was EU as well. Yeah, Mark X
Spanish, Jeremy French. So I think just no Jeremy.
Jan French.
Jan is French. So yeah, really good year for France.
So yeah, and like I've heard other high level players saying like Europe is just probably the strongest region, although Japan have won Worlds 2 times in a year.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in like strength, density of strong players in Europe is pretty crazy.
Yeah, for sure. And the lists, without deep diving into like the lists too much, there's basically every French player. Well, and Connor took Mono Fire as a deck. We've got we've got some Water Lightning represented a few places.
Mono Ice from Ghoul.
Yeah, from Ghoul.
Yeah.
We've got Cat 12, I assume, from Sid as their deck A, because it's the Wind Earth. If I click on that, we take a look. Yeah, so Cat 12.
Yeah.
Which is what we were speaking about earlier.
The crazy one at the bottom is Petty Yan brought what they called cadets.
Yes.
Cadets in top cut of Worlds.
Cadet, yeah, Mike's absolutely wetting himself
right
on it. But cadets have got some crazy shit. Like I'm seeing cadet, like Steve in some of the stuff Steve's been showing on the streams recently, where cadets are even being splashed, or like splashing judges in cadet decks because the synergy works so well.
Yeah, cadets are actually insane right now. They're actually very strong.
Yeah, like this. Well, I'm looking at this list a little bit. It's crazy. I mean, I don't actually know half the cards. I feel like looking at it is kind of redundant.
I mean, 8 is crazy.
Yeah, like they've just got so many cheap cards that are like must kill now. You got that Queen now is like +2 CP every turn.
Yes.
And on the stack, break zone removal, insane must kill card.
Yeah.
Same for 8.
Yeah.
An Ace is just dominates the combat phase. If you let it live, you just finally. The deck's got like insane value, and then this guy you can just force a lethal out of nowhere. Like blocking doesn't exist if you're just like not ahead enough.
And it's running like that. One of the new backup 7. Can you just imagine opening turn? Your opponent cancels an auto and gets a backup out of it.
Right.
Like, that just upset me so much. But
and then if they don't play it, they use it as S fodder for the other 7.
Yeah.
Which just fucking breaks things for 2 CP.
Yeah.
Like their backups and their like forwards are so pushed compared to like normal cards. It's actually quite strong these days.
Yeah. So cadets just out there, and I like and just benefiting from generic mono win stuff. Like Just like Nate's sort of like Cat 13 bit or benefit from Bounce Chocobo, and you can just see it.
Bounce Chocobo, quite a broken summon there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Worlds was cool. I don't know if you two watched any of it, but I got some pretty good, some like viewing of the gameplay. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched most of it.
Yeah.
And I've got to say the like level was really good, and the gameplay on the show was excellent. Very good, very fun.
Good.
Yes, so I feel like we've kind of I think we've covered Worlds. We haven't, but I know that as well. Like, and I only know that like Andrew Campbell went and judged, Yo went and judged.
That's good.
Oh, and shout out for the Welsh because the Welsh commentating team got to commentate, which is huge. You know,
No, they did Euros.
They did Euros.
No, they did Euros. Sorry, not Worlds. Still huge. Still huge.
The hashtag Fish for Worlds hasn't got there yet.
Oh yeah, but it's
they had one step closer for Euros, but
it's still huge for them. This year generally, Wales has had a huge year.
Absolutely. It's been good.
Oh, perfect segue. Speaking of Wales, let's go on to Cactuarmania 2, or shall we save it?
The event that matters.
What should we save?
Worlds was going.
Shall we save?
There was some real heavyweights battling in Cardiff. No, I'm kidding.
Should we save? I'm going to check the topics. Should we save the climax that is Cactuarmania for after? Should we take a break and do the game? Or do you want to go straight into Cactuarmania? I think we've got two. We've got like mini topics.
Yeah.
What do we want to do?
I'm easy breezy. Yeah, I mean, we may as well cover it.
Or we can do like one round of the game and then.
Split it up and okay. So we've got if we want to do that, we've got a new little game that we wanted to try out. We had far too much fun at Phil's wedding playing. What is it? Neanderthal?
Poetry for
Neanderthal.
Poetry for the Neanderthals. I'm going to be great at this game.
So instead of guess the card, although we've now got another game to cycle it up, and this is part of some very good compromising because I came up with a wild game that was probably a bit too much, and we've now cycled back to something sensible, which is good. So do either of you two want to start? Shall I do
sensible as in syllables are kind of bullshit.
I'll probably do it because I'm explaining it. If we try and do it because I'm explaining it, I'm probably going to be shit at it. So I've got a card in front of me, and the job has got to be that Sam and Jono have got to guess what the card is, but the material they get is me reading the card's text, but only using one syllable words.
I thought we would just generally describe the card.
Describe the card.
I was gonna read the text.
You don't have to do that because
I feel like you could do that.
It would help.
Well,
I think that's a possibility, but you could also describe the card.
Hey, should we experiment? And
you can't say water because that's 2 syllables. You know what I mean?
Should I do this then and see how long it takes, and you guys can do your way?
Splash.
We're just gonna go crazy. So
that's 2 syllables. Isn't
yes, because the thing is,
this is where it gets complicated.
There are so many words.
Syllables.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I've got this card in front of me, and I'll replace the thing's name, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna read the text. It says, when Guy go the mat or punch, choose up to 2 stuff in your foe's bin.
Yes.
Turn them. No, it doesn't work. Wait a minute. Take them from the game. If 2 things are gone from the game by this thing,
Irvine.
Yeah. Which is fine. That's fine. Did you see how hard that is to actually say? Because I was sitting there until the end of turn. Until?
And also from. Is that one?
From.
Is that one syllable?
From. It's 1 syllable.
It's difficult because I was even sitting there on
I hate syllable.
can't wait to do yours, man.
The one that really sucked when we were playing it at your wedding was the word fire. I was like, I say fire, one syllable, but apparently 2 syllables. Sorry, apparently it's 1 syllable. Fire.
If you've got
fire.
if you've got an Irish accent or something, it's 1 syllable.
Yeah. Well, it's like that woman. There's my house is on fire. Oh Lord, there's a fire. That's literally what I came out with. There was some
millennial deep cuts there.
You can hire this man voice acting. Do you hear this? He can play a woman from the deep south, Bronx.
Dear Lord, it's a voice actor. Anyway, shall I do my card?
Go on, you do yours, and then we'll save Jono's for after. Right. So now you do yours in your way.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily going to do it the way you did.
Yeah.
Cat.
Okay.
It's cases.
1, 4.
1, 4.
So it's cat 14.
Okay. Cat 1, 4.
So I'd say, there's a few cats, but I'll say Yestola.
E, did you just say?
Well, I could say it's like Yestola, but then I need to know. We'd have to guess which copy.
Yeah.
So if I say it's Yestola, is that correct? And then I guess. Oh, he's making a face. Okay, so now we've got to get
which
Yestola it is. We'll go with that.
Okay, cool.
Keep describing it so we can.
Bang, bang, bang.
Oh, it's false of creation Yestola. It's the legend.
Bang,
one.
bang, bang.
Nope.
Oh fuck! What? Oh,
bang, bang.
Can we have more?
Is it a fire lightning one?
When cat come.
Yes.
Get one guy from bin.
Oh. And Yestola enters the viewer. Oh, it's the Earth EX Yestola.
Yeah.
The new one. Like,
bang bang because of the tambourine.
Oh, the symbols. She's got symbols. Yeah. Oh, so that was the newer one. Okay, that's good.
Funny.
Bang bang was a good misdirect because there are so many things she does.
Just describe the picture as bang bang. I'm just like, what the fuck is that?
So we've got 2 ways of doing it. We'll see how Jono does it.
Bang bang.
Clang would have been better.
Do you want to do it in a bit, or do you want to do it now?
Let's save it. I think let's
save it. Okay, so now we go to we were meant to be doing Cactuarmania. We've got other topics. Do we want to do Cactuarmania?
Let's just do Cactuarmania.
Yeah, let's get the tournament. Yeah, so Cactuarmania.
Yeah, I had to go defend my title,
and the title was defended, but
it wasn't. No.
Well, you tried to
top cut.
You tried to defend it.
I tried.
How did it feel walking into the room, holding? I'm assuming you didn't hold the previous belt up.
Round 1 they put me on top table with Sam, who was in the final.
Oh yeah.
Beasley. So I whipped the last year's belt out and put it on the table.
Nice. You kind of had to do that.
You kind of have to, don't you? But yeah, it was different. And then, last year I won that because we were in a chaos meta. Yeah. And I was on mono water, and my playstyle suits me playing against turbo aggro anyway.
Yeah.
So the room was just completely. I wasn't the best player in that room. I was just on the best deck.
Fair. Yeah.
For the room.
Yeah.
So it was cool because it was 2 deck format this time around, which is better, more quality gameplay, more skill expression. And I was X2, and there was loads of X2s who didn't make the bubble. But so I didn't make top cut, but I had a really good day. It was awesome games. Made a few misplays, I would say, but generally played. I think I played better than I did at Euros, to be honest.
So what were your 2 decks?
I went with. I was thinking about mixing it up because I had a fun crystal deck that did turn 3 Tidus.
Nice.
LB Tidus, but I didn't do that in the end because I was like, this is just, if this doesn't do what it wants, it's just a bad deck. So I just went mono water and warriors in the end. Just the same as Euros, but with a few updates for the new opus.
Sweet.
And it was just, it was really good fun. It was good games. I feel like the level in Wales has gone up since last year, probably.
And even though Connor wasn't there, the top cut shows that they had all the heavy hitters were there.
Yeah. I got some great friendlies in afterwards. I think I played the guy who was second place in some friendlies, and it was cool to see.
So second place, Owen Stratford.
Oh no, it wasn't Owen. No.
So here's Kitty, obviously, Kitty, Sam Beasley, CJ Nation.
CJ, yeah.
CJ, yeah. So CJ was on Refia. And that
I know. Yeah.
I'd say this looks like, if I click on it, this looks like, this is a standard Refia controller.
He's been on.
Oh no, it's like it's got more EXs than normal, so he loses a bit of power for like going into 30 something EXs.
He's been on the Cactuar stream quite a few times, hasn't he?
Yeah.
37 EXs.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
which actually played when I played Mono Water into it. That kind of played into my hands a bit.
So what have we got?
He had less sort of generically good cards.
Yeah. So 3 Wind Arc, 1.
Great guy though, really fun person to play with, and like really.
He seems like whenever I've seen him on stream, he seems really hyped up to talk about the game. And be involved.
Nice, really nice guy. Yeah, like him a lot.
So his Refia build was like like you say, high EX because it was a Terror build. It was a summon. It was the Fire Legend Terror summon build. So that makes sense.
Yeah, and he has like Saz backup and.
I always like
stuff that's not usual.
Yeah, I always like some of the variety that the Welsh play as well. So I always like the Mukavoy, like basically is either on Earth Lightning, for example, or some form of like lightning hybrid. So he is Fire Lightning or Mono Lightning with some fire.
He was on Mono Lightning basically.
Yeah, it's basically Mono Lightning, wasn't it? Actually, yeah. Looking at it, it's Mono Lightning, but it's got the nice off-color innovations, which is quite nice.
Yeah, and the side event was really good too. But yeah, my rounds. I can go into my rounds if you want.
It's up to you if you want to.
I can skim them quick. I think hopefully they're in my phone.
Yeah. While Sam's having a look, just cut me off when you get there, Sam. But we had.
Here we go.
He's got it. He's got it.
So yeah, obviously Sam Beasley round 1. Which this is on stream. I don't think they got all of it because the internet was going down, but they got a lot of it. Basically, we opened the Mono Water Mirror just to like really appropriately replay last year. I pull a Ted and Tidus and Levim right at the end, so I'm just ahead in general. He puts a Siren down, and I'm ahead on deck as well. But I think I just overplay, which is funny. This is usually something that benefits me, is I put a Siren and then my opponent freaks out. The opposite happened essentially. If I just did nothing and held the board, I might have just won through deck out. But yeah, I played a bunch of stuff and it didn't work for me, and I ended up losing. Which was like, this is kind of the story of both of these games. Is I was doing quite well, and then right in the late game I misplay, which is cool. It's good to like know that there's so much gameplay in 2-deck format, isn't there?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was Warriors versus Une. I don't know. He switches to his Une ice deck, and I win on water. They got Kraken his Une and all sorts. Just water bullying backups, classic.
Yeah.
Then Warriors versus Une, he plays 4 ice backups with no Une. We have a long game where I have a wide board because I think I just went the classic, tie us off 1 backup and was just making this huge board of forwards, and it was sort of a time bomb of like him freezing them all the time.
Yeah.
But right at the end, he plays a Kuja, LB Kuja, I play an LB Kuja, and I go to dull his Kuja with my Kuja, which is just a massive misplay. And if I'd have just kept mine open...
Yeah.
And he was starting to run out of ice cards to remove for his Shivas and stuff.
Yeah.
Eventually, it put the onus on him a bit more, but basically me doing that leaves lethal open for him. So unfortunate, but like cool to play him, and cool to see he's like been getting good in the time since we played last year at Cactuarmania, and great guy as well. Shout out to Sam Beasley. So yeah, round 2, I'm against Dan Preston. He's an Icewind player. He opens it at Icewind. I open water, and I think he wins. He manages to outvalue me on the Storm deck, which is good. I stick with water and beat his Dragoons deck, and then I beat his Dragoons deck with Warriors as well to get through. So
nice.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for him, Dragoons didn't pull through for him. And then I had a really good game against Alex. Walker, I think is his surname. Great player. And it's Water Lightning versus my Mono Water. And it was, a really cool game. And I like trying to play this matchup because it's like the same decks but an offensive version versus a defensive version.
Oh yeah.
And I like playing defense in FFTCG.
It's quite spooky, I suppose, because you're seeing similar cards and you're like, no, but you don't play them that way.
Yeah.
Should I be playing that way? Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a cool game, and then he sticks with Water Lightning because I win on Mono Water, and I have to try and beat him with Ice Fire Warriors, which is like I would say Water Lightning's favoured in that matchup because they don't really suffer to Axe Star because of the monsters. But we are basically punching the crap out of each other and on top deck mode, and I keep like top decking, like he kills the Tybus, like top decker Tybus. So I think I just top decked better than him in the end. It was a really good game. Oh yeah, and I was proud of this actually because I had to end the game in a way that would have been me throwing in general in the past. And the game ending was I needed to swing on both my forwards to pressure his 2 cards in deck. So I had to calculate that swinging through with everything was right.
Yeah.
Which is just against all my general instincts, like I say, as a defensive player. But that forced him to not be able to play out, to actually hit me back on the backswing. So I remember sitting there for like 5 minutes stressed out of my head trying to calculate that, but I did it. I was super happy with that. And then round 4, Paul Fallon, and he absolutely bodies me with the stale.
Yeah.
He opens with stale, and he plays an Ultimecia. I'm on mono water, and I do have a cancel. And I have 1 backup open, and I'm thinking, if I don't cancel this, I lose a card in hand, and I don't have the right to my backups anymore. And then I have to discard 3 to cancel his Arden when it comes down. So this reads discard 4 if I don't cancel it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is so bad anyway, I'm going to cancel it. But then his Arden comes down next and flips Zodiac, which is like the best thing he can flip.
Oh my god.
Against water, because then you can just remove my break zone. So I don't have against this fucking deck of 9Ks hitting you, I don't have Len 11 available anymore. So it's just like, and they only run 1 in that deck, so you're just going to lose sometimes. I still wonder if it was right to cancel that. I'll go -4 in hand so that I still have my break zone. I don't know. I didn't know my break zone was going to go as well. I think if he doesn't hit Zodiac there, it might have been the right decision. But yeah, it's a very crazy deck with stale. It's
He said the name of his list suggests it's marginally different. Because he's like, for stale at home, if you don't like high rolling, is what he's called the list. And I'm wondering, is it different to a normal stale list, do you think?
He was talking about Alex Hancock's like review and his list, and he's saying, it's surprisingly reliable.
Oh, right, okay, got you.
Which I was wondering if it was a gimmick deck, but that experience and seeing Alex take it to Worlds has made me. And he even said in his write up, Hancock's, that he was fine with the stale at Worlds. So yeah, apparently it's a real deck, and
apparently
it's when it Zodiacs you, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
And then I stick with water and beat his Warriors deck. And then it's a Warrior Mirror, and so he opens Tybas Mog with no backup. I have both of the Searcher backups, Elwyn and Naji. So you play 1 turn to break the Mog, play the next turn, then get my Tybas. By the time I've done that, he's got a Yuzuki down. But I have Joseph, and I think, I can outvalue him because he's opened no backups. So I'll go Joseph Minwoo freezes Tybas, and I'll survive and beat him up, right? But I think it was a misplay because I'd got like 4 backups versus his 1, and he managed to just kill me.
Yeah.
He did Ami my Jill to try and kill his Yuzuki, because obviously Yuzuki is a bit of a like a prison card in that situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Keeps the ball alive. So if he didn't have Ami, it was tight. I think I do have value in there if he doesn't Ami my Jill, but that's card games. And then round 5, I played someone with a Cat 14 Xenos deck, and he didn't seem very experienced, so it was a bit of a. No. It was basically I got paired because I was the top of my of X2. I think I got paired against the worst of X3.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
And so it was a bit of a mismatch. So it was
I understand
that was an easy one, but yeah, it was a pretty good day. But yeah, on X2 didn't squeak into top cut, but that's tournaments for you.
Yeah, pretty much. The top cut was like quite nice and quite varied, to be honest.
Yeah.
James Kiddie winning it on Mono Fire and Giga Wall.
I'd say he's easily one of the best Welsh players. Like, it's not an unsurprising result.
Yeah,
Kiddie take that,
and also just a top guy. Whenever I see him at events, he's just so approachable and kind.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Like I say, I saw some Earth Lightning from Owen, and then some Fire Ice from Owen.
Yeah. Shout out to Owen as well. I'm really impressed he got top cut there as well, because he's come up a long way since the start of this competitive season. So, and a lovely guy.
And then we've got CJ and Sam Beasley both playing Mono Ice, where you said Sam Beasley was playing Une.
Yeah.
CJ, I'm just checking the list. CJ was was playing Une, so they were both Une controllers. I suppose because they're both local, it makes more sense.
Yeah.
And then CJ was also on, because FFTX is weirdly putting like people's lists in different places. Sam was also on Mono Water, and CJ's other deck was Refia,
Yeah.
Sammy on Knights, only Knights, I think.
No. Sammy Nash. He was on Knights and Water Lightning Monsters.
Oh, so I was going to say, though, that like Sammy was the only Knights player from what I can see.
Yeah.
Then Chris Davidson with FF8, and FF8 I think is making some rounds. Like I really like. I won't spoil it too much, but I've seen a Mono Lightning FF8 build recently that looks pretty cool, and I think some of the new FF8 support is quite ingenious. That new Adele is horrid.
Yeah.
Then some Water Lightning, Vestale, more any Gigawalls a goal from Paul. Paul's continuing on the trend of just funny Gigawall names. I don't think anything beats Gilgussie in bio. For me, that's still just the one I remember. It's not my favourite. I'm glad I didn't say that. I almost did. And then wait, what's the name of his Mono Lightning list? President Shinra's first name is President. Paul is good. Paul's deck names are always really good. But yeah, the event looked pretty hype, and obviously they are giving away. James won free entry to Winter Cup, which is awesome. Yeah. Which is another nice segue. I need to stop doing that. It's not a segue if I keep announcing that it's a segue. It just doesn't work. I'm so
damn everyone, can you hear how good I am at podcasting?
Yeah, as they say in Drag Bingo, I've just gone and fucked it. I'm just so shit at this. But yeah, I think you were saying earlier that we would allude to things, Sam, like we'll come back to that.
Yeah. It's a segue nonetheless though, right?
Yeah. So Winter Cup was announced as Team Sealed as the main event, day one.
The main event, yeah. And so
it's a £75 ticket that you split between three of you.
Everyone who's interested in going for a constructed time, it's sad times, but at the same time, I think there's a sort of angle to push with that. I think I like it.
I think it's been done to draw new players in, and I really hope that we do get new players. Luckily for me, I do like Sealed because I'm a weirdo, but like
I do like Sealed
a lot of people are not as keen on the idea, I've heard.
Yeah, I think from what I understand, like a lot of people have been used to Winter Cup. Although it's not a part of the competitive season, it rounds the competitive season off. So people kind of expect it to be Swiss, which I understand.
Yeah.
But it's just allowed me to reflect that, I remember in the video I made when I first joined the game, I was saying it was like a family feel event. Like I felt like it was a nice warm round off to the year. So it doesn't... Yeah. It made me reflect that it being Sealed is actually kind of cool, but it's come out of so left field. I do understand people being irked.
Yeah.
Someone... my friend Darren from my team made a really valid point. Only that, like, if there were a new opus out, a bit like the hype at Euros, it would be super cool because you also get to play with like new cards, but because it's like the end of an opus. But then that lends to your theory that it's for new players, or like it's for everybody and new players, so it benefits everybody. So
I would be super excited if it was for a new set, but also the fact it's for the established set does mean I can sweat a bit more because I know the set would better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I've made a tier list at home for the LB multi elements in this set because I think they're key to like drafting the three decks to be good.
Terror or Lock, right? Is one of the top
they're
ones.
Up there,
yeah. Like
surprisingly, what was the one that I really was like hammering on? Is the Earth Ice one?
Yeah, the Earth Ice one's not bad. Shadow Lord,
that's one. I was like, what character is he? But yeah, the Earth Ice one, I was, when we did our Opus 27 draft like couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was weighing in on Ice and Earth, and Shadow Lord actually was pretty nice, to be fair, as a good payoff for having that kind of board.
Not as good as murdering my what card? Oh yeah, my Seymour with your Kefka. That was insane. That was so good.
Yeah, no,
I was tilted.
To go into an Opus 27 draft and get three Cindy and one Kefka, I was just like, that's pretty good drafting.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think in terms of a sealed event, in terms of a Winter Cup that we all know and love, it's not the same. It won't have it will hopefully have the same energy because we're all there for the same reasons. We want to have a good time and see friends and have a Christmas. Well, not really Christmas, post Christmas.
Almost Easter. Might as well grab an Easter egg at this point.
yeah, probably. But yeah, I think in terms of Winter Cup, it's always been about seeing the family again. Rather than necessarily seeing
we've already got a flat of 5 in the city centre next near the train station. Like it's going to be heavenly.
Hell yeah.
I'm actually maybe looking at the train because it might be feasible if they do it far enough in advance, get two together, That's pretty good. So yeah, looking forward.
Drinks at the pub makes it much more sense.
So looking forward to Winter Cup.
Me too.
And the other thing I'd say it's only from experience, and I know I think it's something that happened at Euros. It's been at every team event I've ever been to. If you're like, I haven't got a team, or I don't have friends, or something, because I mean, I'm also lucky if I have, if we, some of us are lucky if we have friends, like you can go to these events and there's always like a matchmaking kind of thing. Like they'll make sure that there's someone you can be with, and like if there's staff working these events, like Kageyama turns up to these events sometimes, and Kageyama's been known to like play with a team because they were sure, because they fucking love playing the game.
Well, Winter Cups are technically official Square Enix event or Hobby Japan events, so they're
So yeah, if you're wanting to go, then like just like even if you've not, Cactuars have got a really good Discord, the Cymru Cactuars. So like hit them up, and if you've not got, let them know you want to go, but you've not got a teammate or whatever, and I'm sure someone will help you out or put you on a list or something. So
and it's a very active community on like Facebook as well. So like you can always make a post if you really want to get one sorted ahead of time.
But again, I think it also is good that it is a sealed thing because you can, as you say, rope in some new players and hopefully get them in a team with some experienced players to help them bring them in closer to the game in some ways.
That'd be the ultimate plot twist. If everybody buys their team tickets at like £75, you make a team, and then when you turn up, like, I don't know,
swap out
somebody goes, so you've all paid for your tickets, and now you're all gonna get mixed up. That would be really funny. I'd be like really upset by it, but then I'd be like, okay, can I get it? So yeah, looking forward to Winter Cup. We've got the Basingstoke Brawl after that as well. That's coming up. That looks pretty legit. It's pretty stacked. Yeah, like they've rented out a hall. Hotels, like a hotel meeting space or a hotel space.
Conference room.
Because conference rooms are good spaces. So that's ups the ante, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to that because it's constructed,
and it'll be the new set.
So there's a lot of things going for that Basingstoke Brawl. And honestly, Matt, who runs those events, and like Matt Air, like his playmats are always fire. Like he's on point with playmats. So there's another really nice playmat on offer for that one. So Basingstoke Brawl's coming up. There's details of that on Facebook if you search the groups.
That'll be a nice like pre-competitive season event too.
Because we'll
get your teeth stuck into Opus 28.
Because like January through to, I'm gonna guess, like April, maybe June, we're not gonna have comp at all, competitive. So Basingstoke's really well placed in that.
This is very well thought out and planned ahead of time. So really glad we've got people making community events like that.
It's kind of inspiring to kind of do one ourselves, to be honest with you. So.
Well, Alfie's been saying it for a while, and I'm like kind of like sitting there going, we can, but I have to do organises things. I'll do it, but
So I guess maybe we should have a meeting at some point.
Could do. I also want to speak to Matt from Preston as well, because he's wanted to do this league for a while, and I'd love to do like he runs a thing and we run a thing. And someone else runs a thing, and then the winner of the three winners get together. I don't know. It's been like, I don't know, international drag race and all of the queens who won the various seasons and have to fight.
I have had ideas about leagues in the past, and I think it's a cool idea.
So just gotta make sure the pricing's worth it, so that people will travel. It's difficult, but I think us and the and Harlequins are well placed. Huddersfield's not bad either, but I think specifically Harlequins and us are quite well placed for Northern and Southern.
It's just tough. It's just getting the player bases, like enough people competing in these leagues, because you don't want like one player. You'll have to be very careful about how the points lie and stuff, because you don't want one player just getting too far ahead of everyone else. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I guess you can
maybe each event could be
knockout final though, so you could be really far ahead, but it doesn't matter because you still get knocked out in the cup final at the end or whatever. You know?
Maybe each of the events could be like a different format, so that it's like who's the best FF player overall. That'd be really cool. So you go from like playing commons to playing like forwards only, and then it's full constructed, and then it's sealed.
Yeah, draft constructed.
I think I've just come up with a monster.
Tetramaster, no.
Tetramaster, yes! I'll get my Casio calculator out, let's do it. But yeah, so that's kind of a nice little wrap up of what's coming up next year. We've not really spoken about Opus 27. We've kind of spoken about it as we've gone through these events.
Yeah, we just touched on it this podcast, didn't we? But yeah, we've not really spoken about it in general. Like, I know I've enjoyed the cards. I've actually probably got most of the legends together this set because they're pretty strong, aren't they? Like if you think about the level, I've really been enjoying seeing like Stevie's stream where they've got the they've built around a lot of the new legends and things, and some pretty cool ideas coming out there.
That's where I made that from,
especially Gravity has definitely perked up my ears a bit like, ooh.
Yes, it's huge.
It's a crazy card.
I'm just like Zeralgia, but that's obviously because that's the deck I'm playing.
Zeralgia's so good.
Zeralgia's insane, and just like being able to fulfill his criteria with only backups is just.
Every time I see a legit mono lightning deck, I'm like, is this real?
Yeah.
It seems almost real.
Well, yeah, because I've been playing Stevie's the literal bony toes deck, So
it's been asleep for so long, it's now waking up.
It needs like a cancel card, though, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like it needs its own AMAT.
I mean, Odin cancels your forwards, I guess.
You're cancelled because you're in the break zone, right?
or it cancels on EX.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't know.
But yeah, fucking Xanday's busted. I think Zeramus is busted, but like it's very situational.
I think it's when it came out and like in sealed and stuff, it was like, whoa, this card Zeramus. But the more I look at it, obviously, I don't know, maybe I'm just obsessed with cancels, but if your opponent's got AMAT, you just giving them an invite to like 2-for-1 with removal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like it's a bit like Felthanos as well. Magnets sit there and you just have to engineer a way over the magnet and then you're fine.
I think it's a super late game card. Like I don't think you often do well deploying it early in this meta.
Yeah.
I was experimenting with the new Emperor, and I think he needs haste. Like as much as the card's got value, potential, you need haste on it.
Yeah.
I think the new Xanday is
it's
fine. I don't think it's like crazy. I think the fact that it kind of makes all their like forwards lose their job abilities, like I think that's very interesting. Like it makes it a good card into knights and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think like when I evaluate it for its cost, like this 5 CP is going to kill it.
It's kind of like giving mono fire Shadow Lord, really, isn't it? It gives Shadow Lord vibes. No, it's not the break, but it's giving it that kind of like put it down, board doesn't work, like turn the tide kind of card, and you run it at 1 or 2.
Yeah. Whereas I think a card like Kafka, the fact that you can reduce the alternative cost as well, like I'm going to pay 1 lightning CP for this Kafka because it got reduced by Gravity or whatever, is insane.
Yeah.
But like I think the new Kafka is a strong card that can push.
I know it's an alternative cost.
Few things.
Would you not have to have it reduced twice? I know you can reduce it down, but does it have to be? You can reduce it to any of those elements.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the whole.
I was thinking because it's an ice forward, it has to be ice.
No, this is like what happened with Earth to Cecil, and people started reducing Earth to Cecil down to 1 CP because you could choose which of the 2 CP to do or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think for me, top picks legend wise for the new set have definitely been Kafka, Zoraljar, and
Gravity.
Yeah, I think I definitely agree with that.
I think the Cat 8 stuff is good.
I think so too. I haven't actually had a good chance to look into how that engine works, so it'd be good to know what you're seeing in that mono lightning list.
I've not played with it enough, honestly. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
D has got plenty of backups to play.
Yeah.
2CP stuff is just backups. Like you can play a Fujin Raijin backups.
Fix your Sid Kramer so you can more easily go into different colours.
Yeah.
And isn't Adele? Adele is basically just one step ahead of
Cypher.
The Opus 22 Cypher. It's just one step ahead of it with an extra.
I'll get it up as a hero, but yeah, it's really good. Like speaking to French about it, and essentially like French built this deck thinking about knights, not specifically, but like they always think about knights in terms of aggression because it presents such a horrible board, and how do you deal with it? A deck like knights. Yeah, Adele, ETB, you may remove a job witch from your break zone, which is why these lists generally run quite a lot of witches. It runs the... Oh, which one was it that I saw that it ran that I questioned it?
Opus 22.
It was the Legend-Dice one, I think it was. And I was like, why are you running it? It's like, it's just because it's literally a witch and you want that extra witch just in case. Yeah. Although it is a late game option. Removed from the game when you do so. Adele gains 1k and cannot be chosen by abilities of characters of cost 4 or less, and it does not end at the end of turn. When Adele attacks, choose a good forward, break it.
Yeah.
Before your opponent controls, break it. So it is just Cypher.
So it's a lot more expensive than that Cypher, though.
Isn't it 5CP or is it 4CP?
4CP.
4CP, but that Cypher gets the card back, doesn't it?
Very true.
But it's the untargetable.
Cypher's pseudo one.
Yeah, this is the untargetable nature as well. That if you just
by abilities.
Yeah.
So, not summons. Summons and abilities.
Abilities of characters of cost 4 or less. So it's also the cost 4 thing that's the problem. Yes, it stops like. I mean, basically, Ramza is the thing that touches, touches Adele pretty much.
Band-Aid can get a.
Yeah, but that card kind of gets out of control once you let that resolve. You're just sitting there like, God, only half of my deck works against it if I'm lucky. So yeah.
I was looking at the lock as well, the Legend lock in Ice, and I was thinking, is this going to make Turbo Discard come back? But no one seems to have cracked it, and it just sort of dies at a. Too easily. Well, Ghoul, with LB Cloud and stuff.
Ghoul was playing it. Daniel Ghoul was playing. I don't know his surname. Goulius was playing it in Worlds at 3. So it'd be very interesting to see if there's any games that he's got on stream.
Yeah. Well, I know a lot of people have found Seymour the hero from this set has been like doing more waves in competitive than
absolutely.
It's honestly the hero. I think some of the heroes in this set are more exciting than the legends. Like I've had a good time with some of the heroes.
It's been a high power set, hasn't it?
Yeah.
The heroes are good.
I think the main vibe was that like people were like, the legends are awesome, but actually the support is so widespread that they're not creating new decks. We're just getting cool stuff everywhere, and it's been a really nice set so far.
I've enjoyed slotting Gilgamesh into Warriors, and that's probably about it so far.
He absolutely murdered my crystal deck with that.
Not had much time to really hone it in and play it, but the fun thing about having lightning into Ice and Fire is that you can use Naji to search out, Gav to search out, or Gav is an extra little bit of tool to get your backups and stuff like that.
More search for Warriors.
On top
of there, so many they already have.
But you can say if you've got Gilgamesh in your hand and you've got a dead hand full of no CP to play it, you can play, say, something to search Gav out as CP to play. It's nonsense, but it's also some plays are viable, and Gilgamesh has wrecked some faces.
And sometimes you just need to play a warrior.
You need to play a warrior, a legal target. He's not a warrior, he's a warrior.
It's fine, I'll play Hashmouth now, he's a warrior. Hashmouth fixes all my problems.
Hashmouth removes an R.
I've got a problem, alright, I need to go to Hashmouth Anonymous.
Wait, what's Hashmal's full name again? Hashmal
the Corrupt. No, it's not.
Bringer of Order.
The Bringer of Order. But in this case, Hashmal the Bringer of Tipex.
Hashmal the Bringer of Sharpie Cube. I love this. I'll take it. Well, we've gone through pretty much all of our things, but the last thing we can do is Jono doing his card.
Sheesh.
So,
all right.
Time for you to do some syllables.
It's time. Yeah.
The
irony
Mr.
is-
Audio Man, who we can also pay for money to read things to us. So please,
So I'm actually trying to get you to guess it, right?
yeah.
I'm not tricking you out or anything.
Yeah, you like do whatever you want. You do what I did, do what Sam did, do what you want. We'll see what works.
Name is one. Name is one. Name is one of these that we play.
That doesn't give me much.
Jeez, a rustling.
Card plays 2 mobs.
Okay, this is the card that plays 2 mobs or forwards, or
It plays two things.
Mobs. 2
is it
mobs.
high bass?
Plays 2 mobs on to Matt.
Yes, you play it and it plays 2 characters. Is kind of what it sounds.
It sounds like it, yeah.
Cost.
Realm?
Cost is 5. Yeah, realm. Well, I was trying to. At the beginning, I was like, "Oh yeah, the name is a single syllable." I was like, "Name is one." I was like, "Syllables, 2 syllables." I can't say syllable.
I always feel like I ruined that by guessing it too easily.
Yeah.
It's fine though. We did say that was my brief to the guys. Was like, because it's the first time trying it, we'll just choose super easy cards. And then because we go really obscure, we already don't know the card.
Really obscure next week. Yeah.
I was like, can I ask? Like, can I say mobs as in a shorthand for monsters? It's like mobs could be monsters.
Like I'm gonna choose just like I don't know, Pelennor, and watch you both struggle.
Oh man.
How can you say penguin with 1 syllable?
Penguin.
Peg. Win.
Iceberg. Cold. No, cold. 1 syllable.
I'm just waiting for
Cold
like,
is one
the listeners to be like, this word was 2 syllables that you
Actually.
People who actually are good at English, unlike me.
Grammar nerds.
Yeah, let's ignore that I was a teacher and let's ignore that because I'm
an English teacher.
Past tense.
Tense, yeah.
No, I did English literature. I can read language. I can't spell.
Oh, just like me.
That's always my excuse is lit, not lang. That was always the thing. It's like we read books and think intellectually about them. We don't think about the words. But yeah. Well, I think we've had a nice, successful episode.
Yeah, that was good fun.
so.
That was good fun.
That's about just under an hour and a half on the clock.
Feels like we're getting back into the swing of it for the new year. You know?
Yeah.
Can't believe it's been 2 years of us doing this. Just sitting around chatting to a microphone talking rubbish.
Yeah.
Well, you two talk good stuff, I talk rubbish.
I mean,
It's been a good 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think it was mentioned early on as like as a comment about bingo cards and like, oh, this comes up every time you do the podcast. And a part of me sitting there going, no, there are probably quite a few good things down the bingo card. Like that you could actually have. Like, I now know that hash mouth
Yeah,
can be on the bingo
Comment
card.
below your S&D bingo card.
Maybe we should like do an episode where we're like, maybe we should do a bingo card episode just for fun at some point. That's an idea. Anyway,
Cash that one in.
anywho, thank
you for sticking around for as long as you have. And obviously we're going to be seeing you guys in the events in the new year. Happy holidays all.
Have a great Christmas.
Yeah, or whatever it is you celebrate.
that's a good neutral one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I use have a good festive period in my emails at work.
Some people get riled by that sort of stuff, don't they? They're like, oh, like, I don't know. I've seen some people have funny words about what you call the holidays in this time of year. It's but yeah, no,
It's good to be inclusive.
yeah, exactly. Everyone, enjoy your time.
Yes.
And Happy New Year to everybody. And
Hell
hopefully
yeah.
new resolutions come from next year. Get better at the game. That'd be good.
My New Year's resolution is to cast more Hashmal.
Hashman.
The new one or the old one?
The old one.
The old one.
Right, the correct one. Anyway.
I can't remember what the new one does.
It's something like choosing. It's something like looking at cards from top of deck and then you name a job, then you cast it, name a job, and then you add 2 cards with that job from what you look at. It's pretty good
So
actually.
it stonks if you're playing a shit ton of that job.
He brings order.
So you could. Oh yeah, there you go. That's cards for Nate's Earth Knights deck then.
True, just name job night, add 2 nights, done. There you go, Nate. If you listen this far through, you've got a new tech.
Free deck text for you.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's round this off.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks you. See you in the new year. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.